Hey guys, it's Meg and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing not a full glam look, but the type of look that I would normally wear for a night out. I'm just sort of going to be doing like minimal, but like more on the eyes, and especially because I do have lash extensions on at the moment, so I sort of just wanted to take advantage of them because I can put fake eyelashes on, but it literally takes me like half an hour to put them on. I'm just going to take advantage of having lash extensions on, so that way like I'm not having to do anything with my eyelashes, and it's just going to be an easy full glam, not full glam look. Alright, so I actually don't even know what eyeshadows I'm going to use yet. So I'm sort of just going to be figuring that out along the way. It's probably just going to be using the ones that I use all the time. But as you can see, I've already done my eyebrows and I've prepped my eyelids for my eyeshadows to go on. I don't know whether I want to use shades from my Too Faced Sweet Peach palette or my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I feel like I'm just going to use my Jaclyn Hill. Alright, so I'm just going to start with a nice transition shade. So I'm thinking I'm going to go in with this one right here. I really need to get a better fluffy brush. So I'm just going to be taking this from the outer part of my eye and inwards in my crease. Sometimes having eyelash extensions on does make it harder to do like eyeshadow looks, but it's just so much easier because, like I said, I suck at putting fake eyelashes on. Also, while I'm sort of talking about my eyelashes, I did mention in my last, not my last video, my last vlog, so when this video is up it'll be like 2 weeks ago the vlog went up. Lovely Lashes, I'm just going to quickly mention about her again. Sylvia is my lash tech from Lovely Lashes Hervey Bay, obviously down in Hervey Bay on the Fraser Coast. If you're looking for a lash tech or to get your eyelashes done, I would definitely highly recommend Sylvia. She is amazing at what she does. She's so lovely, and the whole like setting of like getting your eyelashes done, it's so peaceful and relaxing, and just yeah, I would just highly recommend her. I will leave all of her links and stuff like that in the description box below if you do want to go check her out, because like these lashes are actually stunning. I always find it so hard to do my left eye because I am like right-handed and it's so much easier to do the right eye, but like especially looking into like a smaller mirror is so much more difficult. Alright, so what I think I'm gonna do, I really don't know. There's too many colors to choose from. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take this shade right here and just pop that in the outer corner of my eye and not bring it up too much and just sort of stay in this section of my eye. Alrighty, so yeah, so I've just put that in that area like near my crease and in that V down the bottom just to give it a bit more dimension. Yeah, so I'm just sort of blending it out and then just doing the same to my other eye. So I'm just blending the absolute crap out of this so that way it just looks seamless. So what I'm going to be doing next is I'm going to take a shimmery shade and put it on my actual lid. I'm just taking a smaller brush, so it does have like a blue tinge to it. It is clean and there's no product on there, it's just stained blue. I'm going to be taking this shade right here and just popping that on my lid. I'm just packing it on there, and I want this part to really stand out, so I'm going to take some MAC Fix Plus and just spritz that and just apply it to my lid. And I'm just going to bring it to about the middle of my eye, and then I'm just going to grab that blending brush again and just sort of blend it out so that way it's smooth and there's no harsh lines. And I'm just going to go in and do the same to my other eye. Okay, so now that I'm finished with the eyeshadow, I'm gonna go in with my Dream Matte BB Cream from Maybelline, and I'm just gonna put this on my blending sponge. I'm like running out. I need to go to Kmart and get some more. So there's like one piece of hair that just like won't stay behind my ear, and it's driving me insane. Lately I've been trying to put as little like BB cream foundation on as possible, because for work, like I'm working most nights, so I'm having to put makeup on literally like every day, and my skin is just like sort of not coping with it, because I went from like wearing makeup probably once a week or once every fortnight when I was doing the early starts at my old job, because I just could not be bothered like doing my makeup at 4:30 in the morning. Since I've moved, I've really had to adjust to putting makeup on literally every day. Also, if you can see like this red part of my neck, that has been there for about a month, and it literally looks like a hickey, but it's not, and it's been frustrating me because as much as I try and cover it, I just can't, and I don't want to cover it a lot because I don't know what it is, and it's just sort of getting worse, and like it gets better and then it just gets worse again. And so I think I'm gonna have to go to the doctor and see what they think it is, because sometimes it gets itchy, so I don't know whether it might be eczema or something like that. I don't know if I'm just using something different. I honestly don't think I'm using anything different on my skin, at least not that I can think of anyway. So I don't know what it is, whether it might just be a rash, I'm not sure. So next I'm going to be taking my Super Stay 24-Hour Concealer from Maybelline. I literally only used to have to buy new makeup like every 4 or 5 months when I was doing the early starts, because I wasn't wearing as much makeup. But now like I'm going through it like crazy because I'm using it like every day. So I'm just putting some under my eyes and blending that in. I really want to look at getting a different concealer, purely because like I just don't really like the formula of this one. Like it dries so quickly. So I'm just gonna put some along the bridge of my nose, up here. Pretty much the same deal as what I did in my everyday makeup routine, which if you guys haven't seen that, I will link it in the description box below if you do want to go check that out. Like my skin hasn't been that bad recently, like I don't have heaps of big pimples, it's just small, like little small areas of my face. It's just annoying. Acne is frustrating and I don't like it and I don't want it and I don't need it. Alright, so I'm just going to go over with my concealer brush over the sides of my nose just to kind of get rid of any spots that I couldn't get with my sponge. I'm going to set my face with the Rimmel London Stay Matte. This is in the shade 004 Sandstorm. So I'm using my darker shade of pressed powder. It's not that much of a difference, but like it's just slightly darker. And just blending it down my neck. So yeah, there's like a few spots that like it didn't cover up that well, but like I don't want to put heaps of product on my face at the moment, just until it settles down a bit. Alright, so the next thing that I'm going to be doing is contouring my face. So I'm going to be using the Hoola from Benefit. Alrighty, and I'm just taking my angled brush, dipping that in, and just applying that to my cheeks. Okay, this is so hard with this mirror. So I'm just going to put some around my forehead just to make it look a little bit smaller because it's actually massive. And just a little bit on my jaw, and then I'm just gonna buff that out a bit. And then I'm just gonna be taking this, it's a manicure brush. This is probably one of the oldest brushes that I have that's in my brush set, and it's like an old blending brush that I got from Chemist Warehouse. Yeah, like probably like 4 years ago now. But pretty much I'm just gonna take this I've only got minimal product on this, and I'm just going to go underneath my lower lip just to give it a bit of definition and make it look a little bit plumper and bigger, and just a bit under my nose, and then I'm just going to be taking it from here down. I was FaceTiming my best friend yesterday, and we were discussing like body parts that we'd get done if we like had the chance to, and I said like the only thing that like I'd probably get done would be my nose, because I don't really like my nose. I never really have liked my nose. I don't know. I don't really know what type of nose I'd get. I think I just like to like straighten the bridge out and make this part a little bit smaller. Like have sort of like the same shape but just smaller. Because like my nose, it does suit my face, and I think I'd look weird with a different nose, but just slightly smaller. And I'm just gonna go over them with my powdered brush just to blend it out a bit so it's not so harsh. So I've just wiped off my angled brush, and I'm gonna go in with my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in the shade Diffuse Heat. Pretty much all of the products that I'm using today are like exactly the same as the products that I was using for my everyday makeup routine, and that's simply because it's the only makeup that I have. I don't have a large makeup kit. I don't have the money to spend on makeup that like I would like to. You know, what can you do? Plus like all of these products, they work well together as well. So I'm just putting this above my contour just to give me some color. So these are the steps that you actually didn't really get to see in my everyday makeup video because my camera cut out and I didn't realize. So now that I've done my blush, I'm gonna go in with some, actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some color underneath my eyes before I get into doing my highlighter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take that transition shade again and just pop that on the outer part of my under eye on my lower lash line. So my camera sort of stops, but I didn't miss too much. I then went back in with the shimmer shade that we used on the lid, just in the middle of my lower lash line. Then I went in with some black eyeliner for the top waterline. I just used a black eyeliner from Designer Brands, and I went in with my white eyeliner on my lower waterline from BYS. So just getting ready to do highlighter. So I'm going to be using the Mecca Cosmetica Enlighten Trio in the shade Fair. So it's, oh, whoa, almost dropped my baby. It's okay, it's all good. I think I'm gonna do a mix between these two shades. So I'm actually gonna be using a different brush to the brush that I used in my last makeup video. So this is just like a eyeshadow brush. I don't know, like I just picked it up the other day. I was like, oh, I wonder how this brush will go. It kind of really worked for me and I liked it. So I'm using that one today. Oh girl, she glowing. Alright, so I'm just gonna put some above my brow. And I'm just gonna put some on my cupid's bow, a little bit on my chin. And then I'm gonna go in with this smaller brush. This is a No brand. I don't know, I'm pretty sure I just got it from a chemist. And I think I'm gonna spray this with some Fix Plus. I'm gonna put this on my brow bone and then a little bit on my inner corner, just to make those eyes really pop. So using that same brush, I'm gonna take a mix of those two shades again, and I'm just gonna put some on the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose. I've been using smaller brushes lately on my nose because I feel like the smaller you do it, it creates that illusion that your nose is smaller. And obviously I feel like my nose, it's not massive, but it's big, and I don't like it. So I'm just gonna go in and blend that out a bit so it's not as like, it's not like a harsh line. I'm just gonna go in with the Australis Fierce Eyes Volumizing Mascara. Moving on to my lips, I think I'm just gonna stick with, like, we've done like a natural neutral look on the eye, so I think I'm just gonna stick with that because I feel like a bold lip will just look out of place with this look. Alright, so I'm pretty sure it's Rimmel, yeah, Rimmel London in the shade 049 Natural. So I'm just gonna line my lips with it, starting with my Cupid's bow. And just sort of, because with the highlighter, I put the highlighter sort of on top, so it sort of just sits on top. So I'm just applying this just below it, so that way the highlight is still there. I actually have a cold sore at the moment on my bottom lip, and it's massive. I get them when I'm either getting run down or when I'm really stressed, and at the moment, like, I have been really stressed with like work and everything like that. Like, it's just, I'm not gonna go too much into it, but like, it's just been really stressful like this week. And I mean, it's sort of like, it's gotten better as the week's gone by, but like, I'm stressing about next week because I don't have that many shifts, and I'm covered, I'm fine, but it's just stressful. Very, very stressful. I'm gonna take this down the middle, fill in the lips a little bit. I've been using this technique for years, and this lip liner, I've been using this since I was like 15, and it is honestly just one of my holy grails, and it will probably always be part of my makeup kit. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take some lip balm. So I've got the Nivea Soft Rose Lip Balm, and I'm just going to run this over my lips, and it will actually like smooth out the lip liner. I'm just gonna do my hair, and then this look will be complete. Alright, so this is the finished product, the finished look. So I just put my hair up in a bun, and I put some different earrings in just to sort of put the whole thing together. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. If you did, remember to give it a big thumbs up. Also leave a comment down below if you want to. Maybe give me some video ideas. Any suggestions are always welcome. Also, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you want to see more videos from me. And if you're already subscribed, make sure you click that notifications bell if you want to be notified of when I do post new content. With that all being said, I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!